Hello everybody, thanks for joining me again on my channel. So I don't know if you recognize this bag. This is the Bably Baby Diaper Bag backpack, the large capacity one that I reviewed a little bit ago. I was lucky enough for them to send me their updated version, which is right here. So I'm just going to do a quick comparison video showing you the similarities and the differences. They're pretty similar, but there are some differences. So just in case this look appeals more to you, then you can get this one versus this one. I will say this is my favorite diaper bag backpack for any kind of trip that I am going on. It just fits a lot. It's one of those bags that they say large capacity on it on Amazon, and I'm like, no, this really is large capacity. This was my bag for Disneyland, so I was really excited when they sent me this one as well. And I'm actually digging the look, so it's a little different. All right, so we're just gonna start in the very front. It still has the two pockets, the front, the top and the bottom. This one on the bottom is the same, but they changed this top one, so instead of it kind of puffing out a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, and then having that shape like that, it's just straight across. So I'll go ahead and open those up so we can see. It has a little gusset here on the side, so it does open up more than I expected. You can go all the way up to your wrist, top to bottom and side to side. It goes from side to side on this black material. This is made of a coated canvas, so it's a different feeling than this material. This is like your typical backpack material. So this is a coated canvas. It's a little slicker, and I kind of really love the feel of it, so I like it a lot. Which, if it's coated canvas, it also means it's pretty good for getting wet in rain, things like that. It's water resistant. They have their faux leather accents on this bag, whereas this bag, they're just the metal pulls. So that's a fun little feature I enjoy. I always like big pulls on my bags. It makes it so much easier to grab and to unzip. And I'll mention, as I did in the other video, they use the best zippers. They use the YKK zippers because they're like, we have a lot of pockets going on, we have a lot of zippers, let's use the best ones. So that you're not having issues. And that's one of the, I didn't think I cared about zippers, but I do. Once your zippers start getting stuck and start pulling, it's just a pain. These are very smooth. Love me some YKK zippers. All right, so this one opens up. It is like a nylon material on the inside, so no stains, things like that. There isn't any kind of pockets or anything on the inside of this. This just opens on up to a neutral brown taupe color. So if I had to look at it, I'd say it's like a gray and a black, or like it's, I don't know, it's like the gray beige color, and then with the brown pulls. I like it. Two different tones, it's pretty cool. And again, there's no kind of organization or anything in these two at all. All right, let's go on to the sides. So on the side right here, it is just a wraparound zipper, like this, and it has a hidden wipes pouch holder. If you look at this side, they also have the wipes container, but it has no flap on it. It's just open access like that. So this one has a magnet that clips on at the bottom, and then you flip it up and you can get into your wipes. With this bag, it did come with this wipe container. This one does not come with a wipe container. So they do have the opening for it for whatever kind of bag you want to put in, and then it closes on up. I like the look of this so much better. Using it wise, it's one more step to have to open a flap to get into it, so hopefully you have your two hands to get into it, because if you're doing it with one hand, it might be a pain to just like slip your hand in, hold it up and try to get the wipes out. That's what I found to be just slightly difficult, like not a huge deal, because I actually enjoy the look of it better. So I think this is a looks improvement, not a functions improvement. And then on the other side, it goes all the way around, and it's their insulated bottle pocket. This pocket goes from the bottom to top. I haven't had any issues. I don't carry bottles around though, and so I think they're pretty much the same on each. Nothing too crazy. I will say this is like strong, durable insulation. I have put food pouches in here. I can fit about 2 food pouches, 3 if I'm really squeezing them in there, and they've stayed cool the whole time. I had no issues with the food pouches getting warm at all. All right. If we look at the back of the bag, We have the built-in stroller clips, which I always enjoy. It's so nice that they're already on there. I don't have to think about it or like try to find them. These backpacks are very comfortable. Both of them have this ribbed back. And I don't know what it is about that, but it just lays really nice on your back and is really comfortable. And these are also very thick and squishy. That's why I chose this bag as my Disneyland bag, because I knew I'd be carrying it a lot, and they're very comfortable. So I really enjoy those. These work great. You just clip them on to your stroller, and there you go. Here on the top, you have a handle right here. This one also has a handle right here. This one just has a faux leather feel, easier to grip onto. I enjoy all the faux leather accents for it. All right, so getting into, I will say one difference that I found right away was that on this bag, there is a long zipper here that opens up. And it's just a big slip pocket from top to bottom. This bag does not have that, and I was actually really surprised because I love that pocket in this backpack, and I was kind of sad it wasn't in this backpack. So they don't have any kind of side zipper there. So we're getting on into it. This pocket opens all the way up to the front. I've kept all the instructions inside so you can kind of see how it comes for you. So here on the top, you have slots for baby spoons and things like that. There is a bungee section right here. Let's see if I can. You can slip in right here. And I actually think this is a really large size, and I love putting things here. Again, the inside is the nylon. Kind of crinkly a little bit, but that means you know it's not going to stain and that water will just run off of it. We have 3 insulated bottle pockets right here. I've kind of smushed them down. Hasn't been used too much since I've been a homebody during the holidays, but I love these pockets because they're really big and they actually do fit bottles. They're insulated really well. So I've stuck a big water bottle in one, I've had bottles in them, and I've also kept some food pouches in one before. So these work great. And then up here at the top, here is a clip for your keys or other things, or like I've used a pacifier. I use this as a pacifier clip that just hangs right here. And then the zipper all the way across the top that we use there. All right, so you close that up, zip it up. And if I'm comparing it, I should have opened this one with you guys as well, but it's pretty much the same. Inside of this one is blue, but they have the same insulated pockets. Okay. If I'm going on into the main compartment, it just zips down until you hit the 2 sides, so it is not a full open. This one is exactly the same. I don't mind having a pocket that doesn't open all the way because I don't like things falling out of my bag. I'll have one that opens all the way for easy access for things, but I like having more a contained pocket. Now this is where I get to pull out all the things this bag comes with. That's one thing I absolutely love about this brand. They actually give you high quality things with the bag. It's not just the backpack. So the first thing that comes with the bag is their wet bag. And like usually when you think of a wet bag, it's like this big. No. This is their wet bag. I don't know if you can see how big it is compared to the backpack. This is their wet bag. Love it. This is the same material as the bag, coated canvas. On the front, there is a separate zipper section, so you can put dry things here, and you can put wet things on the inside. On the inside, it's the white wet material. This is the best size. Oh, it also has this, and it has a little clip that you can put onto strollers and things. This is my favorite thing for the splash pad, because I put the dry clothes on the inside, and then once they're wet and we need to change back into their dry clothes, then I put the wet clothes inside, and then anything extra I can just slip onto the outside and it's still dry. And it's the perfect size. You can actually fit a substantial outfit, because like if your kid's getting wet or if your kid's getting dirty, like it's not just a sock. Usually it's either their whole shirt, their whole outfit, a whole dress, something like that. So this fits wonderfully, and I love this. I'll get off of my soapbox about this giant wet bag. I loved pulling that out of the bag because I was like, wow, this is so big. This one comes with that as well. All right. Then we have the changing pad. It is also the coated canvas. And like I've said before, I think most changing pads in diaper bags are silly. I do like that this one has the wings on the side, so it's a little wider. Most of them are seriously this just little rectangle, and I think it's ridiculous. So this one is more functional than most because it goes wider, which I actually enjoy. So my kids are bigger now. We don't really use the changing pads as much, but usually I just use the disposable big, I call them puppy pads because that's what they look like. But so it comes with that as well. That's number 2. And then it comes with these 2 cubes. I love these packing cubes. I have used the packing cubes that came with this bag in almost all of my bags because it just fits so much. So if I can pop this one out, these are large capacity packing cubes. I have the Skip Pop Forma, and when I pulled those cubes out, I was like, these are teeny tiny cubes. What am I supposed to put in these? But I have no issues packing for a whole day out of diapers and wipes and bum cream and bags and all of that in these. The cool thing about these is that they fit side by side in your bag, and then you just slip them to the bottom. So when you open your backpack, you have the 2 cubes side by side that you can use. I put snacks in one. It fits a lot of snacks. So like this is why I use it as my Disneyland bag, because it's so well organized, and the pouches it comes with are actually functional. So I had one with my diapering needs and one with all the snacks. But there are a couple other pockets in here, if I can show you on the inside. So along the very back of the bag is a long slip pocket that you can put the changing pad in, or other things, or the wet bag can go there. And then along this top part right here, or yeah, the front, you have 2 bungee pockets that go all the way to the bottom, and they're a mesh material. So that is the bag. So the only thing that this doesn't come with that this one did is this wipes case. But I find that people already have a wipes case that they enjoy, or a pouch or something. So it's nice that you can just put whatever you like in there. I love both of the bags. They're very similar, as I showed you before. But I guess the one big change is the look of it, obviously, the material of it, and then they added some nicer accents, like the faux leather pulls and the handle. They still give you a lot of items to come with the bag to make it super functional, which I love. And then they're just missing, excuse me, they're just missing that one pocket. I would usually put my wet bag right in here. So, I do wish this bag had it. Is it a deal breaker? No, no. And I actually enjoy the look of this backpack. It's more unique. I enjoy it. So, right now it is $59.95 on Amazon. I will link it down below for sure if you want to find it. I love the zippers, I love the pulls, I love how comfortable it is. I'm a big fan of this backpack. So when they were like, we're going to send you our updated version, it's similar but different, I was like, yes, please. So I'm glad they let me review it. I haven't had any issues with it. My one complaint was the flap, excuse me, with the white pouch. It's just a little more difficult to get into, but the look is better. And then the missing zipper on the side. But it has 14 pockets as it is, so with the pouches and all of that, there's really not a need for it. I just love more pockets. So I love them both. This goes into my perma stash. I enjoy having a durable, let's get out there backpack, and that's what this is. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.